lovelies, welcome back to my channel, and we're going to talk about things that I wish that I knew before I detox. And sometimes it makes me sad on why and how desperate I wanted to detox, but I'm also thankful that I detox. But here's like one of few things that I regret detoxing is that I regret detoxing so fast that I lost a lot of weight, which I went into a very underweight. I was just so desperate that I couldn't see anything else. Cause like my skin condition had ruined my young youth timing. Like I got so insecure at one time that I couldn't even go out for real because of my skin. And when it came back the second time, I knew that I'm doing something. I was doing something right, but it was like, dang, it came back. Really? Wow. And the second time it came back on my face, and it got worse. Like it got my chest and my arms and my shoulders. And I just like deemed back down and started crying, and I was this close to like cutting the tie. I was this close of giving up because like in a way I made these videos on my channel and somehow it came back. But you know, it's like also my fault. I take accountability as well. But it's it's like it's kind of like wow. So another thing on I wish I knew was do a slower detox. What I mean by that is detox, like like do a heavy detox once a week and replenish your body with nutrients. Cause detox literally takes nutrients out, and then I should have replenished because I barely replenished. I was always cold. I was low in iron. During this season, I never felt not cold in my life because like I knew what cold felt like when you're lack of iron, when you're super underweight. It's not a pretty feeling. It's not. It's not. And I wish I could have stopped when I felt like I could have just stopped on day like day 30. Instead, I stopped at 90. But it did got rid of a lot of mucus buildup, all the things that shouldn't be in my wound, in my stomach, in other areas in my body. But like I could have done it slower because like you don't accumulate things less than 90 days. You accumulate things over time. And that's why there's people that's out there working out in the gym. It sometimes take them like literally 3 years to get to their goal body weight because it takes time to get to that body point because the body is not used to being that size or it's not genetically used to getting that way. So yeah, sometimes take three year mark. Yes, 6 months can get there, but it can go right back, So that's why you train your body to get there over time, just like you train your body to get overweight or you train your body to get skinnier. And yeah, I'm just like, I kind of like regretted detoxing because like in the Black community, as I already previously talked about, it's about being skinnier in the Black community, and you get more harsh in the Black community for being skinny. I've been on both spectrums, so I'm like, okay, I get it, but just like, why you care? Go stick with other girls that are overweight, or let me hold up, that are your size. Stick with people your size. And I'm saying not be a shadow, but like, you shouldn't be looking at another Black skinny girl. What if she loved being skinny? What if she is trying to gain weight? You shouldn't be making fun of somebody for being skinny. But I'm more love from outside the Black community because in the Black community, most of them are overweight. That's it. We're the most obese. We're the most one that get in the hospital. Like this race is one of the most to get in the hospital faster than any other race. So I'm not like oh, I want to be overweight. No, I want to be lean and fit, and I love it. I remember in high school, I was like that girl, okay, but out of my weight for what it is right now. I weigh like 121, and it's not the weight that I want to. I want to be like 130, and that's like 9 pounds from there. So it's not that big of a deal to me. But being like 140, I don't want it. It's too thick, okay? Getting the wrong attention. I want the right attention. So, another thing that I regret, or I wouldn't say like I regret, but I wish I knew, is that how it affects my life in a good way though. I love it in a good way because I got so many more open doors than anything else in my entire life. Like I got way more open doors than I was when I was a little bigger. Than I rather like right now, I get way more things. Like I don't know, I couldn't fathom an idea how many doors had opened because of my body weight. I didn't know like before the pre-privilege okay, I guess uprise, before everybody was like aware more of like pretty privilege or skinny privilege or by the way, whatever they call privilege. I didn't know nothing about that before it even hit mainstream. I was like, what? That's what I was getting. I was wondering why I was getting into free places, free clubs. I was never getting that treatment when I was like bigger. Never gave that. I never got that. Even when I wore my afro, they still love it. Okay, you know I love afro, so that's what I say with it. So, from that being said, my detox, yeah, and I wish I took sea moss in my detox. That's one thing I wish I had taken was a sea moss because sea moss like really helped me pretty much. Um, and I wish I took okra. I wish I had some kind of protein, which is like hemp seeds to build my building blocks back up. But I felt so weak during the time and felt so cold. I felt like I was more energetic at that time because I was like, of course, like on sugar, off like sugar, like fruits and juices. But if it wasn't for that, I would probably be more grumpy, agitated, angry because I'm more cold, lack of nutrients, and weak. Um, I did sleep more better at night, and I was never always hungry. It kind of like, yeah, good. So I did gain back like 20 more pounds after I lost all my weight. And then I lost a few because my stomach was getting a little bit too big. So I trying to prioritize my stomach, because all my weight was going towards my stomach if I don't exercise. So from that being said, another thing that I wish I knew before I detox is that I should have never followed those people that promote fast detoxing, like detox in 30 days, detox within 90, less than or more than a 30-day period, or more than a 2-day period, 2 weeks period. And I'm just like, when I follow another person that's not mainstream, she ended up promoting sustainable detox, and I was like, sustainable detox, which is slow detox, overtime detox at least once a week, every other week, eat a fruit fast for 1 day, prioritizing just eating more fruits in your diet. And I'm just like, well, this is what happens when you're more desperate. When you're desperate, you don't see a lot of things. When you don't see a lot of things, you do a lot of things that cause for desperate measures, and we don't want that in our lives. And but that what happens, that I know you guys had encountered a lifestyle that even dating, looking for jewelry, clothes that you want, so desperate to impress for something, or it's like anything, looking for a house and you're so desperate for something, you end up not getting something that you love, but you end up buying it because you settle for it, because something you settle for it because you that's the only way, or somehow that's the only one option. But if you was in your divine and in peace and like, oh, I don't want that, there's another one for my taste, you end up getting it. or your information comes showing up because you took your time, or you end up encountering a house that you wasn't desperate to get, but it was something that you really want because you waited a little bit longer for it. And good thing that comes to those who wait. And you know, I'm not saying that the desperate ones didn't get what they want, but it's like the universe doesn't like when you desperate, or I would say like chasing it. It's because desperate is like chasing it and they keep running away from you. So when you're not in a relaxed state, you let it come to you, it becomes like something that you don't really want it, but you have to settle for it because that's like our brain's like, that's the only way, gotta get it. So from that being said, I kind of like regret it from fast detoxing. Now I know about more sustainable detox, but I'm still grateful though. I love it. So those are the things that I wish I knew before I detox. Yeah. Kind of discouraging right there though. But another thing I could say, I think I remember another thing is that when you detox, I wish that it never happened to me like that, but it happened to a lot of people that I was aware of, is that they detox, of course, too fast, and they end up throwing up so bad, and they thinking it's like, oh my god, it's a detox. Of course it could be the detox, but it also how much junk you have in your stomach. So I would say just eat more fruits and drink more water. You're gonna end up detoxing more than usual. And put key limes in your water. Key limes, lemon, or cucumber, or whatever, and in the water, it will help you freaking detox like crazy. Key limes and lemon. You in the pool every day. Your skin gonna start glowing like, who's that? So it's like, ooh, okay. So after that, it's like, okay, cool. So that's like pro tips for those people that wish they knew before they detox. It's detox like that. That's all you need to do. It's like that simple. But from other than that, I think that's it. Information about I wish I knew before I detox. Other than that, thanks for watching my channel. This is